Welcome to our series on what's happening at the Center, where age inspires endless possibilities to connect, learn, and thrive. Formerly known as the Holliston Senior Center, the center is located at 150 Goulding Street and is open on Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. This series of programs will highlight what the center has to offer, from exercise classes to lunches to the bookshop, outreach services, and more. Neil Svendsen, a longtime Holliston resident and volunteer at the center, has joined us to tell us about his involvement as the chairman and president of the Senior Support Foundation. Welcome, Neil.
Well, thank you very much.
Neil, can you tell us about yourself and what your role is about at the Senior Support Foundation?
As president, I'm the top guy, I guess, what you might call. Our main function as a Senior Support Foundation, and many towns call this a Friends Group, we're just another name. Our main goal is to raise funds and awareness for the programs here at the Senior Center that are not normally paid for by the town. Our goal is to raise funds so that we can subsidize the programs here at the center and subsidize other seniors in town if they need our assistance. So it's a financial rate. We raise funds to help seniors in town.
Well, that sounds great, Neil. How long have you been in your role with the Senior Support Foundation?
I want to say it's been 10 years now. It just, after I retired, it was time to find something else to do, other than raise grandchildren.
Always good to have a diversion, right?
Yeah.
So 10 years with the Senior Support Foundation. How long have you been a Holliston resident?
52 years now.
Wow, that's great, Neil. Who can join as the Senior Support Foundation? How many members does it have? And
right now we have 8 members on the board. Any senior in town can volunteer and join us. We're always looking for new volunteers to assist us. Especially since we've been doing our fall fair now. That's our biggest fundraiser of the year.
And what's the most rewarding part of being involved with the SSF?
The ability to help other seniors in town who, may need our help, but sometimes they don't want to ask. So we work closely with the staff here at the Senior Center to assist them also.
You mentioned the assistance and the fundraising that the SSF, is the primary goal. Can you give us an example of how the SSF helps seniors in town who are in need?
Well, there are some that need help with their electric bills or their fuel bills, so we will give them a stipend to get them back on track again.
That's wonderful to know. Thank you. And to make the SSF the most successful it could be, if you had 1 or 2 wishes, Neil, what would that be?
A little more involvement from the seniors in town, and the ability to raise additional funds other than through this, through the fall fair. Fundraising has become very difficult, so it's, as everyone knows, everybody's always asking for donations all the time. Just go to any business in town today and you'll find out that they were asked. But
yeah, I agree. And again, just to emphasize, the Senior Center qualifies a senior as over what age?
Over 55.
55. Great, thank you. Thanks for all the background on the Senior Support Foundation, Neil. Now, it seems like a busy day here. What's going on?
Today we're collecting for our garage sale, the Good as New shop in the garage, to help raise funds on the 7th of September for our annual event.
And how many years has this event been going on for?
At least 30 years. We've had volunteers that have been here for 30 years, and they've helped it for 30 years. So
that's incredibly impressive. Yeah. And what are the funds from this all-important fundraiser used for?
They're used to pay instructors for our programming here at the center. It's also used to provide specialty meals. We do a breakfast once a month here that the funds will pay for here. It's also, we have to realize that although the town does get grants for programming and special events, not everything is paid for by the town. So it's important that we raise the funds so we can pay our instructors for the, Pilates, exercise, a book group, crafting, things like that.
Wow.
So it's important that we raise the funds. I mean, there's a slight cost for everybody to participate, but it doesn't pay the full amount.
Okay, that's great. So what types of items are being accepted as donations, and what are your biggest sellers at the garage sale?
We're taking housewares, we're taking small appliances, we're taking decorations, we're taking Christmas decorations, we are taking some yard items. We are not taking electronics, we are not taking exercise equipment, and we're not taking large pieces of furniture. It's just too much, that's why.
What's the most popular items?
Probably household appliances and goods. People always come to, that's one of the things they look for. And then they sometimes look for toys. But we'll have a crowd out here on the day waiting to get in, and they're all trying to figure out what we have.
And just by chance, Neil, would the center accept a cash donation without anyone taking any goodies?
The SSF will accept a cash donation. In fact, we do have some people in town that give us cash donations. I'd rather that. It's less work. And when it's all over, those people that have donated for our raffle table and those that have given us cash donations all receive a thank you note from the SSF.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, again, Neil, if you had one wish, what would make this fundraiser the most successful it's ever been?
I think if we had more volunteers to help us, and that people will come, and that the local residents come to our fair. It's important to us, and that's probably the best thing that could happen to us, if the town will turn out for this one event that we do a year.
And from a volunteer standpoint, do you have to be over 55?
No, you don't have to be over 55. We've had high school students come and help us during the season, so it's, and then they do it for their extracurricular activities, so that it's important that, we get everyone involved.
Wonderful. Well, that's Neil Svendsen, our president and chairman of the Senior Support Foundation. Thanks very much for your time, and we won't keep you any longer so you can get back to work.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Joining me now is Kathy Loring, another longtime volunteer at the center. She manages the bookstore as well as taking on the role of part-time receptionist. Thanks for joining us today, Kathy.
Thank you, Michelle.
So can you tell us about yourself? Are you a Holliston resident, and how long you've been a volunteer here at the center?
I am a Holliston resident, and I've been a resident for about 53 years. My husband and I came from Wellesley and thought that Holliston was way too far away, but we found a wonderful home here and raised our daughter. She went to the Holliston schools. I came here to the center after my mom passed, and I wanted to keep busy, and so I volunteered for whatever was available. I first started out in the exercise program, and that was very helpful to me at that point. And then as time went by, I volunteered for the receptionist and lunches, and then got in with the SSF and volunteered for the breakfast and for the fall fair. So we're really in the heat of the fall fair right now. And gradually I came to manage the bookstore, which is wonderful for me. I love to read, and being with all these books and talking to the people about what they like to read and their favorite authors is also very rewarding.
Kathy, you have quite a selection and inventory here at the bookstore. Can you let us know what type of selection you have?
Yes, we have quite a few fiction. We have nonfiction. We have sports, cookbooks, health books, some spiritual books, and we also have children's books.
Wonderful. And can you give us an idea of the price range of your books?
Oh, absolutely. Our hardcover books are $1, and our paperbacks and children's books are 50 cents.
I don't think it gets better than that, folks.
It does not.
And can you tell me, is it only seniors that are allowed to shop here?
Oh, no. Anybody in the town can come and shop, and we wish they would. We could use some more customers.
Okay, and when can they come and do that?
They can come anytime between 9 and 4, Monday through Friday.
Okay, great. Can you give us an idea, Kathy, of what the sales are used for from the proceeds?
Yes, actually, all the sales are to fund our programs, because as you know, the town does not fund our programs. Those are run by donations from our fall fair, from anonymous donations, gift donations. So all our programs that we run here are exercise programs, our authors that come and speak, and the movies, snack and a movie, that also is funded by all these donations.
Got it. And is the bookstore in need of volunteers as well?
We can use volunteers, yes, in all aspects of the center, especially the lunch program. The bookstore does need people, not as much as the other programs.
But ideally, if you had one wish for the bookstore to make it as successful as possible, what would that be?
Oh, to have more customers. I would love more people to be aware and come in and shop. And I know it's difficult in this day and age when people are into electronics, but there's nothing better than holding a book in your hand.
I agree. I agree 100%. That's great. Thanks, Kathy. I noticed there's another opportunity for shoppers here at the center. The Good as New shop. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, yes. Actually, Sheila Jocelyn runs that, and she does a wonderful job. But it's small household items, glassware, and she has clothing now, which is wonderful. And puzzles. Everybody loves the puzzles. They come in and you can only buy 5 at a time, though. And it does have the same hours as the bookstore, 9 to 4, Monday through Friday.
I'm assuming reasonable pricing as well?
Very reasonable pricing. They're individually priced. The puzzles are only $1. And there are DVDs as well. Those are $1. Donations, however, at the bookstore and the Good as New shop, we only take them on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 9 and 3.
Okay, good to know. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 to 3 for donations.
Right.
Okay, great. Well, Kathy, thank you so much for your time today. I know it's a busy day as the center is getting ready for the big Good as New garage sale. And thanks for taking the time with us.
Well, thanks, Michelle. I hope more people come and take advantage of our books. Thank you.
Great. Thanks for watching today. We hope you'll come and check out the center to connect, learn, and thrive with our 55-plus community. I'm Michelle Finneran, and until next time, remember to read the Center News Bulletin delivered to your mailbox, email, or find us on Facebook. We're always looking for volunteers of all ages, and we'd love to meet you.